On the edge of a quiet town, there was a small bridge over a narrow river. Next to that bridge stood an old bookshop with blue wooden doors. Inside the shop lived a young woman named Meera. She arranged books, made tea for customers, and every evening she sat by the window. Watching people cross the bridge, there was only one place Meera never went: the other side of the bridge. Years ago, when Meera was a child, she had slipped on that same bridge during heavy rain. The water had been wild and loud. Her foot had gotten stuck between two planks, and she had screamed for help. A stranger had saved her. But the memory of the cold water, the noise, and the fear stayed in her heart like a heavy stone. Since that day, the bridge became her silent enemy. She never crossed it again. On the far side of the river was a small market, a clinic, and a beautiful park with cherry trees that looked like pink clouds in spring. But for Meera, that side of the river might as well have been another world. "It is fine," she told herself. "Everything I need is on this side." She built her life around the bookshop, around the safe half of the town, and around her fear. One autumn, the small bridge began to crack. The wood was old. Some planks were loose. People started warning each other. "Walk carefully. Hold the side rail." The town decided to repair it. The workers said, "We will begin next week." That same week, Meera received a letter. It was from the clinic across the river. Her uncle, the only family she had left in that town, had fallen ill. The doctor wrote, "Please come. He asks for you." Meera's hands shook as she read the letter. The clinic was on the other side. To reach him, she would have to cross the bridge she had feared for years. The bridge from her childhood nightmare. Her heart started racing. Her palms became cold. She looked out of the window at the river, quietly moving under the evening sky. "I cannot," she whispered. Then she read the letter again. "He asks for you." Her fear grew larger inside her mind, like a dark cloud. She imagined the old planks breaking, the water pulling her down, people watching helplessly. She sat in her chair until it turned dark outside, trapped between love and fear. The next morning, an old man entered the bookshop. His name was Hari, a regular customer who often bought secondhand poetry books. "You look worried." "Meera," he said gently. She tried to smile, but tears filled her eyes. Without planning to, she told him everything. The letter, the bridge, the memory of the accident, the cold water, the panic that still lived inside her. Hari listened quietly, his hands resting on a walking stick. Then he picked up a small object from the counter. It was a smooth, flat river stone that Meera used as a paperweight. She liked it because it was simple and calm. "Do you see this stone?" Hari asked. Once, it was sharp and broken. The river made it smooth over many years. He placed the stone in her hand. "Your fear is like this stone before the river touched it. It feels big and sharp in your mind, but life will make it smoother if you let it." Meera looked at the stone. It was cool and solid in her palm. "But how do I face the bridge?" she whispered. "My body freezes. I cannot breathe." Hari nodded. "Fear grows when we run from it. The more we avoid it, the bigger it becomes, just like a shadow in the evening light. But when you walk towards it, step by step, it begins to shrink." He paused. "You do not need to be not afraid to cross the bridge. You only need enough courage to take the next small step." He pointed at the river through the window. "Today, just walk until the start of the bridge. Stand there. Hold the rail. You do not have to cross. Tomorrow, take 2 steps more. Let your courage walk with your fear, not against it." He closed her fingers around the stone. "This will be your reminder. You are stronger than one old memory." That afternoon, with the stone in her pocket, Meera walked toward the river. Her legs felt heavy, but she kept moving. At the start of the bridge, she stopped. The wood creaked softly. The water below made a slow, calming sound. The memory in her mind shouted, "Danger." Her body wanted to run back. Instead, she took a breath. She placed one hand on the side rail. "I am here now," she told herself quietly. "I am not that little girl anymore." She counted her breaths. 1, 2, 3. After a few minutes, she turned back and went to the shop. Her chest was still tight, but something small had changed. She had met the bridge, even if only at the edge. The next morning, she returned. Again, her heart pounded. Again, she placed her hand on the rail. This time, she took 3 steps forward. The river moved under her feet, but the bridge held her. On the third day, she walked halfway. She could see both sides of the town clearly. Behind her, the bookshop. In front of her, the road to the clinic. To her uncle, tears filled her eyes again. But now they were different. They were not only from fear, they were also from love, from the desire to reach him. "Fear," she whispered, "you can walk with me, but you will not lead me." She felt the stone in her pocket, solid, calm, present. Step by step, she moved forward. Her feet shook, but they moved. The bridge did not break. The water did not rise. The sky did not fall. And then suddenly, she was standing on the other side at the clinic. Her uncle lay on a small bed, pale but smiling when he saw her. "You came," he said softly. She held his hand and smiled back. "I crossed the bridge," she replied. He laughed weakly. "I always knew you could." For the next few weeks, Meera went to see him every day. The first few times, her heart still raced on the bridge. But with each crossing, the fear became a little softer, like a stone slowly smoothed by water. One evening, on her way back, she stopped at the middle of the bridge. The sun was setting, painting the river in gold and pink. She looked at the flowing water and whispered, "Thank you for teaching me that fear is only a part of me, not all of me." She took the stone out of her pocket and held it up to the light. "I will keep you," she said to the stone, not as a weight, but as a reminder. Dear listener, maybe you also have a bridge in your life, a conversation you avoid, a decision you keep delaying, a place, a memory, or a dream that scares you. Like Meera, you do not have to be fearless. You only need one small act of courage, again and again. Remember 3 simple truths from this story. Avoided fears grow larger. When we run away, our mind turns a small bridge into a giant monster. Courage walks with fear. Brave people are not empty of fear. They just choose to move forward while feeling it. Love is stronger than fear. When you remember who you are doing it for, yourself, your family, your future, your heart finds new strength. So, whatever your bridge is today, place your hand on the rail. Take one small step, then another. You might shake, you might cry, but you will also grow. And one day, you will stand in the middle of your fear, watching the light on the water, and you will realize, I did not escape my fear. I walked through it, and I am still here. May you find calm courage for every bridge in your life. May your fears become smoother, like stones in a gentle river.